Hey guys, what's going on? Let's see. We got Fishing the Dot, Raymond Williams, Living him in, and W6. What's happening, bro? Doing good, W6. I just got home. I don't know, maybe an hour or so ago. Jumped in the shower. Jesse Lopez, what's going on, bro? Just another paradise. Owls Outdoors, what's happening? Raymond Williams, what's going on? Trying to get my that's too bright, ain't it? Get my light got out of whack. Oh, there we go. Whoo, what a day. What a weekend. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, guys. After 5 outdoors, Cody, he's waiting for the ads to get over with. Small Water Charters, what's going on? Didn't I just talk to you on the telephone? Brandon, what's going on, y'all? I'm glad everybody's having a good evening. Well, we got a lot to talk about today. May get a few people up here on panel a little bit later on. There's a lot of things that are going on. Okay, now you can see me. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Cody called me. I was so far up in the swamp. I am surprised that he actually was able to get through to me. I was way up there. Hey, Joe, what's going on, bro? I mean, I was way up in the swamp. It didn't last. Phone conversation didn't last long. It was there was the phone reception died out shortly after that. Hey, Mark Che, what's going on, man? 2 days. You're right. 2 days in a row. Brandon's getting ready for catfishing for 4 days later this week. Awesome. Mark J, I'm assuming that you got home okay. That's good. Or are you still on the road? Trying to catch up here. He's the man, huh? Fishing the Dot. What's up, man? Yeah, Cody, when he called me, I said, is Mark still up there? Did he oversleep too? He says, nope, he left before I woke up. You just got home. Awesome. So let's see here. Got a lot of things going on. I'm gonna be doing a video later about a lot of stuff coming up, but I am gonna be changing my logo up a little bit, and I'm gonna be getting some decals made up. They should be one day this week. I think it's supposed to be tomorrow, maybe. We'll see how that works. The guy said they'll be ready tomorrow. I'll call him. Yo, Jeremy, what's happening, bro? All right, Section 8. All right, Evan. So I got some truck decals that are coming. I'll show you them in a little bit. One of the things I got to get out real quick. I doubt very seriously that she is watching this live stream. But if by chance she is, 31 years ago today at 9 a.m. this morning, my baby girl was born. So today is her birthday. Her name is Amy, and she turned 31 today. So happy birthday to Amy. Appreciate that, Jeremy. You got to get some decoys made up. I do too. Well, I don't have to get any made up. Mine are done. I just got to do a little decals. Dang phone. Okay. I'm about to say, if you're making decoys, man, I'd like to see what they look like. But yeah, she turned 31 today. I'm proud of her. She is she's done real good. She's married. No children yet, but hopefully that'll be down the road. But she has put herself through school, and she is doing real well. So I'm blessed to have her as my daughter. So happy birthday to Amy. Everybody in here saying hey to everybody. Uh-oh. Jeremy's pushing buttons. Jeremy, you need to put some zeros behind that. A couple numbers in front of that point, and just a couple of like 2 or 3 numbers in front of that little dot. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 numbers in front of it. Maybe 3 or 4 numbers behind that dot. And I do appreciate it, brother. Wanda, what's happening? 009. That ain't even right. That ain't even right, John. That's not even right. But I appreciate the effort. Fletcham Outdoors is here. Hey, Fletcham. I'm glad you can come in. We did. We had a great 4th of July. I had my kids over and the grandbaby, and we went in the swimming pool, and then we grilled out hot dogs, and I made up some jalapeno poppers. All them things were delicious. So, and we just hung around the pool and just kind of had all my family here. My dad was here. My stepmother, Renette, was here. So, yeah, if y'all get a chance, Fletcham Outdoors. He where'd he go? Where'd he go? There we go. I'll just do this. From Cody. Y'all check out Fletcham Outdoors. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the videos that y'all are going to be putting out on this. Let's see what else is going. Let's see here. I spent the day up in the swamp. I didn't even carry a rod. I went up there again without even a rod and reel. I didn't even care to fish. I just took off, get off by myself, put the boat in the water, ran up into the swamp. What's the subject, Al? Because I'll be quite honest, I have not really looked at any videos a day. No, I hadn't even looked at. I barely have looked for Facebook. Calling. Did you post it on Facebook, or did you do a video or something? But I haven't looked at anything, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I've looked at a few small, short videos. David Henson, what's happening, bro? David, if y'all don't know who David is the Flatwood lanyard. He's the one that makes all my lanyards, duck straps, turkey totes. Makes hold on a second. I'm trying to catch up. All right, I'm gonna lose. You just reminded me you were duck call. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. But if you want to just chat what your question is in the chat, I'll try to answer it. But David Henson is Flatwood Lanyards. He makes all my duck straps, duck call lanyards, turkey totes, varmint totes, deer drags, whatever can be made pretty much made out of paracord. I'm telling you, David can do it. And he has got the best fitting lanyard. That thing is so comfortable. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy how well made it is and how comfortable it is. It's absolutely crazy. We got look here. We got Miss Becky's in here. Becca, how you doing? They are some good lanyards, W6. They really are. I'd like to see how long it'll take me to wear one out, to be quite honest. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'll be alive long enough to wear them out. Thanks, Becca. Appreciate that. What was your question, Al, on calling? I mean, I have gone through a lot of lanyards in my life. I mean, I have tried all kinds. You need a bass lanyard. I didn't think you kept one. You wear it out, I'll build you another one. I know you would, buddy. Huh? Wait a minute. Hang on. Living MN lost $11,000 worth last year, up in flames. This time last night, I put the hammer down and ran them all. What in the world? Did I miss something in the chat, or did I miss something? I used techniques coyote calling that I wondered how you might compare it to duck calling. I've never called coyotes. I'm quite sure there's a technique to it. Oh, you're talking. Okay, I got it now, Becca. You're talking about them shooting fireworks over in your hay field. I got it. I thought you were saying Living MN lost $11,000. I was like, what? I didn't hear anything about that. Okay, I got you. I'm with you now. Takes me a minute. Takes me a minute, but I got you. Yes, Wanda, I did. I just cut the top. That's all I did. I didn't say what I cut. I didn't say what kind of thing I did. I just said I did a thing. Uh, yeah, calling ducks. There are techniques to it. There's a difference between blowing a duck call and calling ducks. And basically, I can teach anybody to blow a duck call. That's not a problem. But learning how to read the ducks while they're in flight, that's calling to the ducks, and that's what takes some time. I didn't make it seem like anything. I just said I just did a thing. I did a thing. That's all I did. That's all I said. That's all I said. We are not shaving our beards. We are not shaving our beards. We're going to have a little sign that comes up. We're not shaving our beards. All right, Daniel, appreciate it, buddy. Heck no, we ain't shaving our beards. No. Uh-uh. Al, you stupid. Oh, gosh. You have to fear the beards. You're a back beard. It's just weird, bro. Anyway, so a handful of people have seen these. For those of y'all that haven't, that's going to be the new logo, and it's also going to be. I'm getting stickers made of this. Truck decals. We would have to quit duck hunting if we shaved, and that's not gonna. That's right, buddy. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Y'all going too fast. She gonna win that contest. I don't know, with stickers, decals, whatever. Big bowl of Lucky Charms wouldn't be bad either. Just saying. I appreciate that, Neil. I got another one too that I'm getting going to be. This is the other one, and I'm just getting a handful of these because I'm gonna be putting these on my boat and stuff. But I'll be getting that one as well. I'm just, like I said, just getting a couple of those made up. I tell y'all what, Becca shows up on YouTube wearing a beard. That's gonna be a million view. All right. Yeah, David, you don't have to worry about. No, actually, it's if you put two in the front, and right there at the where when the boat planes off, where it planes off at, if you put two right there, that'll give you at least 3 miles an hour faster. At least. It's slicker. Tell me, Neil, that would be a trip, dude. You got 12 ounces of your golden. So what's everybody have a good 4th? Anybody do anything special, or y'all just enjoy the weekend? You went fishing? All right. Jeremy went fishing. I had the kids over, man. We had a great time. We just had a great time. I worked in the yard Saturday, and had everybody over yesterday. And like I said, we ate a lot, swam in the pool, had a good time. Today I went up in the swamp. I spent pretty much all day in the swamp, riding around, looking at things, checking everything out. Looking good up there. Found me some really nice vegetative holes for duck season. Whoa. Well, congratulations there, Coyote. Congratulations. I hear you, Al. All right, let's see. What else we got? I had a whole list of stuff I was going to talk about. Now I can't find my list. Carter Ray. Oh, you lost on the. I'm hoping that you lost racing the storm and not lost Mama and she got wet. All right. Let's see where we at. We're at 25. Okay. We got 12 people in the house. He lost the race and she got wet. Okay. Got it. But the question is, did you have fun? Did you have fun? That's the big question. Yeah, I did. Becca. I missed a lot of. I have not. I mean, I looked at a little bit, a few videos today when I got back. While I was setting everything up, but I have no idea what you did Saturday. Jesse's back. Kid finally calmed down. Al saying wet mama and Becca's beard. He's having a hard time behaving. What'd you do, Becca? Did I? What did I? Okay, I missed something. Saturday, my well, never mind. Saturday was my brother's birthday and rented. There we go. Oh my Lord! I guarantee you that was a great time. You got the Bo and Luke it a little bit. uh, yeah, I haven't been. When I went through the swamp today. I mean, it was nice. I mean, it was clear skies. Starting to get a little cloudy now, but I just took it easy today. I mean, I don't even think I got on full plane today. I ran maybe half throttle. And it wasn't because the water's low in the stumps. I just wasn't in a hurry to go anywhere. You and me too, David. I'd have been just happy with the barbecue. I don't use conditioner. I use beard oil. But they do make a beard. They do make a beard shampoo. You need to get that, Becca. Yeah, I think I do too, Neil. I don't even know what I've got back there. Wait a minute. I am just seeing all this kind of weird stuff on here. Let's see. Let's see here. So, small water charter is saying he outran a storm. He had to bow and Luke it. Mama got wet. Now her back is tired. I don't know where this is going in the chat, but we may have a handful of kids up in here. That's right, swamp water. I tell you what, David, I almost came out of my boat today. I ain't backing up and reading nothing. But I'm just reading what I can read, man. But David, I came around the bend in the swamp, and there was some low hanging button bushes, sparkleberry bushes, and just as I was starting to get just to go underneath them, I saw a wasp nest that had to have been that big around, at least that big around, and it was full. I hit the bottom of the boat and was trying to flip myself out. If I had a penny for every wasp nest that I saw today in that swamp, I could retire. All right, so a sparkleberry bush is the same. If you've heard of a button bush, that's a sparkleberry bush. I don't know if I've got a picture. I'd show it. I don't have any pictures, but it's a like a little tree, a little bush. Cecilia, how you doing? Welcome. What happens, W6, is right now they're blooming out, so they're kind of a greenish white you know those little puff balls on that you get in your yard. I forget what the little. It's a weed, but it kind of looks like that right now. The balls are about that big around, and they're kind of a bluish, greenish white tint to them, and they're all. And then as the plant starts to dry out, that seed pod will dry out into little brown seeds. And the summer ducks love them. As a matter of fact, all ducks love them. And they'll either drop into the water and go down to the bottom, and if it's shallow enough, they can dabble for them. If not, and they're still hanging, ducks will actually come up out of the water and grab them off the bush to eat the seeds. And they'll float for a little while, so they'll hit the bush and knock these seeds down, and they'll just go around dabbling around getting them. David, I did not see the first snake today. Not the first one. Did not see the first snake today, and did not see the first alligator, which I was real surprised. So see, you had to go to the post office and send out some gifts. I hear you. Oh, you meant the wasp. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll be dormant by duck season. I'm not scared of it. If a cottonmouth falls in the boat, that does not scare me at all. The snakes falling in the boat or falling around me don't bother me at all. I mean, yeah, I'll jump a little bit because, but a wasp, buddy, I'm going to tell you right now, those things they're mean. Actually, we call them spalkerberry because they're in the spalkerberry swamp, where I was at. And but most people they call them button bushes. And mosquitoes are getting bad here. I haven't had any problems with ticks here. I had problems with ticks in Kentucky. Close related to the dingleberry bush. Yeah, I understand she's not a fan of snakes. Yeah, I missed that whole live stream thing, Becca. I just didn't have time with all the stuff that I was doing this weekend. I'm hoping throughout the week I can do a lot of catch up on videos and that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're expecting a lot of water here in the next couple of days from that Hurricane Elsa. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to do something kind of off the cuff here in a minute. All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We got, I'm showing 12 people in the room. Are y'all showing 12? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight. I'm going to give away a sticker or a decal. That's what I'm going to do. That decal right there. We should, hey, Cody, glad you're back. I'm going to give away this decal tonight. I should be getting them in sometime. No, not my phone, the decal. I should be getting them in either tomorrow or one day this week. But here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to ask a question. And the first person who answers the question correctly will win the decal. Okay? We got it? We got it? All right. So the question is, hey, Big Slim, what's up? Real quick for Big Slim, if you haven't heard, I'm going to be giving away a decal. And I'm going to ask a question. So the first person that gets the question right is going to win the decal. All right. The question is, what is my favorite gun to shoot while duck hunting? What is my favorite gun to shoot while duck hunting? W6 almost got it right. Well, I'm going to have to go. Let's see here. Hold on. All right. Let's see here. I got two people in here that have almost got it right. Almost got it right. Come on. Almost. Y'all are so close. So close. John's got it. Browning 16. I was looking for Browning and I was looking for 16 gauge. I was looking for both. And it's not a sweet 16, David. If it was a sweet 16, I would have taken yours. But it's a 16 standard, so I had to kind of give it out. So, John, small water charters, you got it. Give me shoot me your text with your address. I'll get it sent out to you once I get them in. Yep, it's a standard. It's a standard 16. Yeah, you're going to get one anyway, but you might as well have won it. We did talk about that last week. Yep. Yep, just shoot me a text with your address, John. I'll get it sent out once I get them in there. Yep. And I actually well, it does go pow mud trap. You're right. But I did come across 4 boxes the other day and I picked them up. So I'm hoping it will not get me through the season, that's for sure. But I was able to find some shells the other day. All right. Let's see here. Big Joe Outdoors, what's going on? Yes, sir. You hit the 500. I saw that. I just happened to be glanced. I glanced down at it. Whoop. I am ready for September 1st too. Let's see here. Neil, you want to come on up with me? Cody, you want to come up? I mean, I couldn't believe that you missed it, Cody, to be honest, because in my trailer, I'm actually shooting that gun. That's and you were with me. He grabbed the decal and he's running. He's out. Yeah, that's true, David. You did, Raymond. You remember the 16, but I was looking for the Browning 16 is what I was looking for. Are you serious, John? You leaving? That's crazy. All right, well, if you're leaving, man, have a great night. Boy, he got it. We won him a decal, and he's gone. Wow. Okay, brother. Send me your address. I'll get it to you in the mail this week. Holy crap. Woo! Becca, first of all, thank you. And you always shock me when you do these. Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Al, I'm probably going to shoot it with my 16 gauge and then send it to him. Wow, Becca, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. I couldn't give you a proper introduction, but I was a little flabbergasted here.
Yeah, she is a very generous soul, that's for sure.
She is, man. I tell you one thing: if she gets a beard, she automatically wins. It's just that simple. If she grows, and she didn't have to grow, she could just wear one for the contest. She can automatically win.
Yeah, well, you know how forgetful I am. I moved too fast, and Mark J. Larson found out this weekend how forgetful I am. So,
yeah, he called me in the middle of the swamp. I said, "Wait," he goes, "What are you doing?" I'm in the swamp. He goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
Yep.
And here I'm trying to dodge big hordes of wasps. I tried calling you back when I came out, but you got busy.
I was in the store. I was trying to find some stuff. I'm trying to come up with a little better mounting system for our Lake Superior trip for cameras on my boat. Just trying to come up with some new stuff. Learn some things this weekend. I was in my mind as we were out fishing. I was mulling over camera placement and stuff, and
I was trying to figure a way to set up. Whoop.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to put my logo back here.
Okay. Hey, David, you take care. Thanks so much for coming in, brother.
Why it won't let me? I'm here. I'm just trying to figure this out.
I understand. Oh my goodness. Hang on, I gotta answer a daggum text.
Yeah, Mark, you taught me how to catch big walleyes this weekend. Taught me another bad habit too.
What's that?
Oh, I won't say, but.
Oh, okay.
No,
he
didn't.
I didn't hear. Been busy, wife. Hey, Arizona kid, not a problem, brother. Not a problem. Hey, we all have lives, and I understand that more than anybody else. Yeah. Now, from what I understand, and I'm just going off of what some rumor that I heard over the weekend that Mark did catch a lot of big walleye and pretty much ended up teaching you how to fish for walleye.
Well, actually, Friday I did a little better than him, but not so much yesterday.
Okay.
But I'm very glad that he caught some really nice fish, and I just hope that he had a really good time and really enjoyed himself and
well, that's good. What's up, Neil?
How we doing?
We're here, man.
Yeah.
We're just gonna chat it up tonight. I ain't gonna do whatever we're gonna do, we're gonna do.
Yep.
But you did get that video I sent you, right?
Yeah, that looks really good.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. So here, another little announcement. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Myself, Neil, I'm trying to get a hold of. I did get a hold of Jay Binknell from the Binknell Bunch as well, and Chris from Duckalope Outdoors. We're all pretty much, the four of us are hardcore duck hunters. I mean, that's what we love to talk about. That's what we love to do. So I've been talking with them kind of offline and considering putting together a live stream, kind of like a video podcast, on Wednesday nights.
It's gonna be good.
Wednesday nights, and I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and share this video if I can find it, and let y'all kind of look at it and what we're going to be doing on Wednesday nights. If I can find this dang thing.
There, I finally got that echo. I finally got that echo figured out. Oh, background page is running. That was bugging me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those Wednesday night chats. That's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, here we go. Well, I thought it was
Maybe.
Here we go. It might. It's thinking.
There we go. Yep. Feed's a little choppy tonight.
Joe, is it lagging?
You might want to let it buffer.
That big old group of speckle bellies there at the end made me look stupid. They did. That was the first group of specs I ever shot into. And they made me look bad. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Listen, I was in Alberta 5-6 years ago, and shooting the ducks was nothing. I mean, I was shooting doubles. I shot a triple one day. I shot a Scotch double. Pulling greenheads. Hitting a Scotch double. But when it was time to hunt geese, dude, I looked like a monkey on a football. I mean, boom, boom, boom. I ended up grabbing it by the barrel and slinging it out there. I mean, yeah.
I set up on that field. It was like the last week of the season 2 years ago. Set up on that field and had what I thought was between 500 and 750 big honkers in it. In the snow, got down there that next morning. They were already in another field a quarter away. So I went ahead and set up, and it was all specks and snows all day long.
Wow.
First specs I'd ever got into, and it was insane.
Huh.
Seems every one I shot didn't have a bar on its belly. I just shot the young, stupid ones. I can't get one to put on the wall.
Cody, have you shot a spec yet?
No, never have. Never seen one until I went to Arkansas last year. Or 2 years ago.
Arkansas is crazy with. Yeah. Yep. Alex from True Southern Waterfowl is trying to get me to go down there with him this year for early specs. I'm looking forward to something.
November?
I think so, yeah. Yep. But yeah, every year we just get more and more specs. It's crazy. I saw one spec in my first 15, 16 years of hunting. In the last 3 years, it's every day almost.
Huh.
We're learning. We're going to make it work this year. We got spec decoys and snow decoys we're putting out. We're going to be ready for them.
Yeah. I only have 4 goose decoys now. I just don't have the geese. I don't have the geese. I just don't have the geese. There's no sense in having them.
We're up to like 34 or 35 dozen now.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Some of our feeds are pushing 1,000 birds.
Yeah.
And
you got to have it.
Yeah. And we're running all silhouettes, so it takes us half hour, 45 minutes to put all them out. So it ain't too bad. Right. Now, what silhouettes are you running? Mostly dive bombs. I got a few tangle free, but most of them are all dive bombs. Yep. Have you tried? Was it Big Owl? I think it is. I haven't tried Big Owls yet. Yeah. Craig Mintz from Real Geese keeps telling me he's going to send me some to try out, but I haven't seen them yet. He's been telling me he's going to send me some for over a year now. Oh, okay. I think Chris runs. I think he runs Big Owls. Yeah. I think that's all he runs. Big Owls and Real Geese are both all made here. Right. I know the Real Geese are all the plastics made here. They're all printed in-house and die cut in-house and everything. So that's a plus because I know the tangle free and dive bombs aren't made here. No. Yeah. No, they're not. Listen, I've been going to, as far as duck decoys go, I've been going to Lifetime, and they're not made here either. No. And I'm so disappointed, but dadgummit, right now they're, in my opinion, my humbled opinion, they're some of the best decoys out there. I'll be running. They really are. I mean, I'll be running some of those on our walk-in spots. Yeah. You can't destroy them. You can run them over, step on them. Yep. I mean, I got a pair of Crocs over here that I've had for 10 years. I live in my Crocs. They look like they're brand new when you wash them. You know, when I finally washed the mud and stuff off of them, they look brand new. And Mark, when we're snow goose hunting in the spring, we are covered up in specks. And that is the hardest thing to sit there and watch some specks walk around your decoy spread, and you can't do nothing about it. Yep. They're drawn to those white decoys. Them big white spreads will draw them in from a long ways away. Huh. I watched
Oh Lord, I can't believe I done forgot the boy's name. He runs R&T now.
John Stevens.
John Stevens, thank you. I was in the shop many years ago, and we were sitting there talking, and I was actually buying a call. I've got it on my lanyard over here. I was actually buying a call, and he came out. And we got to talking, and I said, "Listen, I see you on your videos that you're shooting specs in the button brush, or the sparkleberry bushes, or whatever you want to call it, and but you're not running spec decoys, or at least I don't see any."
No.
And he goes, "No, we're running mallard decoys." And he said, a lot of times when they know the specs are there, they'll put out white geese. They'll put nothing. Oh. They'll just put out white geese on them.
Yep. Yeah, they kill a lot of specs down in those buck brush sloughs they've got.
Yep. 80K, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that.
You're gonna have a heck of a tax bill this fall.
Oh, I'm gonna have I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, I ain't there yet. Maybe someday. But yeah,
I don't care.
I wish the conservation department had let me run a camera the other day for that banding project.
I was surprised that they wouldn't, just to get the publicity out of it.
Yeah. Let's see. 2 years. For the last 2 years, they haven't done it. The year before I did it, and they let us run cameras, whether it was cell phone cameras and GoPros. But this year they said no. They're running a lot of black bands to keep people from band hunting, and they are not they're not wanting that out yet.
And here's the thing: if it's going to get out,
it already is. It's all over Facebook.
It's already out. Yeah. And so instead of band hunting and looking for that trophy bird, people are just going to be starting to shoot everything.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird because I just got on. Well, it was like Tuesday night. I had a memory pop up on Facebook from the last time I did it. So I just posted it back up. The conservation department called me and said, "Hey, we're banding in the morning in Macon. You want to do it?" I said, "Heck yeah." I called the boss, and the boss says, "Yeah, take off. No problem." We banded just like 52, 53 in Macon. Got ready to pack up. I said, "Well, I'm heading for work. Thanks for asking me." He goes, "Hey, we're going to run down to Moberly and band that lake too if you want to go." Heck yeah, I'm in.
Heck yeah.
Banded another like 48 or around 48 down there too. So over 100 birds in this area, all bright new bands. Yeah, every other band we put on this time was black bands, trying to hide them.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's not U.S. Fish and Game though. That's just your state, right?
I don't know. I know all of Missouri, when they're banding in Missouri, they're doing it. But I've seen some stuff from other states doing it also.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, they didn't do any banding this year for the winter count. They didn't do a winter count, and they usually band in the winter.
Yeah,
they have a small banding time and during the winter time, and then they usually have one late spring for the summer ducks.
That's
on the
fun
refuges. Yeah, that is a lot of fun. And they didn't. If they did it, they kept it so quiet. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I didn't get asked this year to do the wood ducks. They called me. Well, so 3 years ago, the last time I did the honker bands, the guy called me at like 9:30 at night, and he says, "Hey, we got a bunch of wood ducks hitting the corn, and we're going to shoot them with rocket nets in the morning." But It was too late to call my boss, so I couldn't get off to go. But well, I know. I want to talk to the biologist there the other day. They've done our 2 counties that I helped with. They did Fountain Grove and somewhere around St. Joe. So they've hit 4 or 5 spots up here, but I'm not sure where else they hit the other day.
Wow. Cody, did you freeze up? Or you just – I think Cody froze up.
I think he did. He needs a beard too. I saw that pop up.
Yeah, he does need one.
Just let it grow. It's going to take me a while to catch you, though.
Oh, man. This is all because of COVID. I can't, nobody will cut it.
No.
They'll cut the top of my head, but they won't cut the beard.
Mine all started before COVID. Our youngest daughter says, "Hey, Dad, well, let's just let it grow." I said, "For how long?" She said, "Thanksgiving." I said, "Cool," because I always kept a little short goatee.
Right.
Thanksgiving gets here. I said, "You ready for me to shave?" She goes, "No. Can you make it till Christmas?" I said, "Okay." Christmas gets here. Then she puts it off till her birthday in July. And now she says, "Hey, just don't shave it." So I can do that.
Yeah, Jody, those dryer sheets actually work.
Yeah, they work good.
They actually work. Put them in the back of your hat during teal season.
We've got enough standing water everywhere. It's going to be a rough year for mosquitoes. It's going to be tough.
Oh,
I went down to Boonville to pick the kids up yesterday. Boonville, Missouri River runs right through the middle of it. And 2 years ago, water got out everywhere, filled in all the cornfields with sand. They couldn't get anything to grow in it last year. This year, they had a really good corn crop going.
Right.
And now it's under 3 foot of water now, and it's rotten because you can smell it for miles when you head down that way.
Yeah, it did, Al. Al saying COVID didn't cause all this. If you look at my videos from last summer, I had a very short, tidy beard. If you look at my videos, and once they said no, they can't cut beards, I just haven't
just let it go.
Just let it go.
I saw some of them baby face pictures you posted a while back too.
Yeah, I got quite a few of them
with no beard.
I got quite a few.
Oh,
hey Dutch, how you doing? Welcome. So Cody, how many fish did y'all catch over the weekend, approximately?
About around 50.
That's not too bad, I guess.
Is that walleye?
Yeah.
That's good.
It should be about 50 a day, but we had some pretty tough conditions here. Mid-90s, no wind.
Ooh, that's just miserable.
Yeah, it was pretty warm.
What's the limit up there, lengthwise?
Well, it depends on which lake you're on, but the lake that I generally fish, there's a slot limit. 19 and a half to 28 have to go back. So then
19 and a half to 28.
Yep.
That's a big fish to get over the top of that.
Yep,
I mean, you catch quite a few over that.
Yeah, this year's been pretty good. Yeah.
That's good.
Those are the spawners, the best spawning fish. It's a naturally reproducing lake. So,
okay.
But
you remember that talk about bears last week? I was telling you all about that Bruno bear that migrated all the way down from Iowa through Missouri. They found him dead in Louisiana this week.
Really?
The conservation department caught him in St. Louis, tagged him, moved him down to central Missouri to a big state park down there, turned him out, and they found him dead in Louisiana.
Wow. Huh.
He came up from northern Iowa. I forget exactly where he started, but if you look up Bruno the black bear Facebook has pages for him. But yeah, walked all the way through Iowa and all the way through Missouri to end up in Louisiana.
Did they know how he died, or
I didn't read it. I just saw it popped up on one of the pages.
Oh, okay.
He's tired.
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah, and he was probably a 400-pound boar too. He was a big bear.
Crazy.
Yeah. Too fat to be walking all that way.
Wow.
Yeah, if I walked all that way, I wouldn't be that. I'm not saying I'm 400, but I'm close. But I think I'd lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah, I ain't walking.
Here it says you walked through Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, and Arkansas last summer.
Yep, that'd be it. That is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I didn't realize bears moved that much. We're getting more migrating up from the south, up into southern and mid Missouri, but I haven't seen.
He got hit by a car.
Got hit by a car. Ooh.
Oh, is that what happened to him, Cody? He got hit by a car?
Yep.
Dang. all the miles he walked to get down there and get hit by a car.
All the cities he went through.
Oh, I know.
The suburbs.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, there was videos posted, pictures posted of everywhere. Him walking down city streets, through people's backyards, down the interstate.
I wish you'd have walked up here.
Oh yeah.
In about September.
Did you see pictures of him?
I'm looking at him right now. Yeah, he's a nice looking bear.
That's a good bear. What's he weigh? What do you think? You know more about him than I do.
His head is really big.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to be in the 3s to 4, probably, maybe.
Yeah. 2 years later. Yeah, he's got that monster head. Is that where you do most of your judging? The shape of the head between the ears?
I'm not a bear specialist or anything, or expert. But what I've always been told is the head and the ears. So if the ears look really big, it's not a real big bear. But if the ears look really small, it's a monster.
Yeah. And I always read that if they're off the side of the head, is a good thing too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'd love to hunt bears.
So me and Mark J. Larson have a running joke together about Chicago. And I see that Mark J. posted in the comments here, did he go through Chicago? And I don't think he did, because he didn't catch a bullet as he was going through there.
Well, if he did run through Chicago, he'd have probably got run off by Beetlejuice.
Right. That's really something.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. Oh man.
No, we had a pretty laxed weekend around here. They had a big fireworks show. I think they had 3 of them around town over the weekend, but we just relaxed, took the guns out, shot a little bit.
We had
way more ammo than I should have.
Ours was right next door, our big fireworks display. My neighbor, he does it every year. He'll get anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 worth of fireworks. And the other neighbors everybody, we all come down, they all gang up down here. And man, it was like a young war last night.
Oh, that's awesome. They're fun to watch, but man, that stuff is so expensive.
The cleanup was terrible. I got it all in my pool right now. I might have to go clean it out.
Yeah, luckily the places around here that do it, they just do it big city parks and stuff, so it's pretty close. They just run it over. They just run through it once with a mower or whatever they do. But yeah, what's everybody's plans till hunting season gets here?
Fish, fish, fish.
Fish. I don't
video.
That's what I got to get going on. I've been playing. When I sent you that trailer the other day and a few other little stuff I've been working on, but man.
Yeah, I went out today. I went up in the swamp this morning and was getting more B-roll and actually filmed myself talking about what I'm gonna be doing. Not this. It won't come out this week. It'll come out next week. But I wanted to get that soundtrack down. The audio, and then I can plug in a lot of B-roll and stuff. That's what I'm doing until hunting season starts.
Yeah,
it's just trying to push a video out just to.
It's tough right now. Being as hot as it is, the ponds are all ate up with moss and hard to get to, and ticks are horrible. But I don't know. I've been watching videos, trying to learn what I need to do to bump mine up to the next level. It's always got to learn something.
I tell you, I tell you, the guy down below right here is taught. I can't. If I could poke him in the head, I would. But he has taught me more about camera placement than any video I have ever seen, and just placing cameras. But I'll tell you straight up. I'll tell you who I watch, and I'll watch his videos 4, 5, 6 times, not because of the content, but because of how he puts things together. And that's Joel Strickland.
Oh yeah,
for Surviving Duck Season. And I have come up that last video he did, I don't know if you've seen it, but it had a hologram. He had a hologram in it.
That would be cool.
And it rang bells, and I've been trying to figure out how to do a hologram. So
I'll have to go back. I'll have to go look at that when we get off here.
Go look at it, dude. Because I mean, it was like, I was like, damn. Just when I thought I just learned how to do something, he comes up with this.
I want to know how you put holograms in your videos.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
I think Al's got to leave. All right, Al. Take care of yourself, brother. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we're trying to invest in getting a big camera to run and then put the GoPros on the edge of the blinds or out in the spread. Right. Get a different look everywhere.
I went and bought another camera the other day. It's not an expensive camera. It's a handheld. This is it right here. And the only problem with this right now, I formatted the SD card.
Let's see it, man. I didn't get to see it.
Huh?
I didn't see
it. But it carries a regular size SD card, not the mini, but the regular.
Yeah.
I formatted that. I could not get the video to show on my computer. I could get the audio, but I couldn't get the video. So I went to another video program, VLN or VLC or something like that, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can get it to run, but I think my SD card is corrupted because it's the video. It plays on the camera, but when you put it on the computer, it's all jumpy and just.
Where'd you
so I'm going to get another SD card and try that, see if that works. But
it could be. Where'd you get that at?
Amazon.
Amazon, yeah. I thought that's where I'd seen them before. I never knew anybody that would run one, so
it wasn't. I mean, it's less than $200. I mean, it's not an expensive camera, and I normally this is what I normally run as far as my big camera, which is a Sony. The problem is I use this a lot for work. And I don't want to carry this while I'm hunting and do what I did to this one when I jumped in the water and it was a lot deeper than I thought it was. So this thing still takes video though, but the screen, I don't know. Heck, the screen is real foggy. I don't know if you can.
No, not really.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the screen is just like real foggy.
They don't like water.
Huh?
They don't like water.
They don't like water at all. But
and we've all stepped off in those holes that are a little deeper than they look.
Oh, listen. This is how it happened. I was hunting with two other guys, and I'm running the boat, and we get up into this wooded flat, and I said, I mean, 2 weeks earlier, probably jumped up, I don't know, 150, 200 ducks off this flat. And the water had come up. And when I jumped them off, I was actually wading across. It was shin deep, perfect. When we had a lot of rain, 2 weeks later, it is a lot deeper. So I told the guy, take the push pole, stick it down there, and let's see how deep it is. He sticks the push pole down. He goes, oh, man, that ain't but about 3 foot deep. I went, oh, 3 foot? That's waist deep for me. I'm short than that. So I bail out of the boat. I mean, I grab a hold of the grab bar and I just jump out of the boat. I had the camera in my top pocket of my coat. Whoosh. I come up out of that water like a missile. I mean, and I threw the camera in at him, and I said, and there was some language that sailors would just go, no, I don't want to hear that. Oh,
ADK, that's usually my problem too. I'm not adult enough to make good decisions. When it comes to hunting,
Cat, I was in the middle of the swamp when it happened, and I didn't have rice. But you know what? I now have a bag of rice in my box in my boat.
We all should. As much time as we spend on the water.
Went and bought a bag of rice just to stuff that in there.
It's a bad feeling.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it is.
I watched one of my GoPros go down to the bottom last fall.
Oh, that was your ice fishing too, wasn't it?
Well, that one was on purpose, but before I realized that I didn't put the door back on.
Oh,
that one still does work. It still works, but I just can't see the screen doesn't work. So I just kind of use it as a backup or whatnot. So
when we were fishing, having such good luck last spring, fishing that marina for crappie, I wanted to put my GoPro on a rod of some kind and put it down in the bottom of that lake to see what it actually looked like down there, what we were fishing on. It ended up being the marina float, the big floats they pick the boats up and down with. They had one of those in the bottom of it above a brush pile, and that's what all them crappie were stacked in on.
Really? Huh.
But man, I wanted to put a camera down in there bad to see what it looked like.
Hang on a second. I either got some kind of critter growling at my window or my wife spraying the windows with a water hose.
Let's hope for a critter. It's going to be a whole lot more fun. Yeah, we had that marina. It's a public marina out there at our lake, but they closed down fishing on Memorial Day. So you could fish all winter long up to Memorial Day, and that's when they kicked us off. And we were catching. I was bringing home 15. It's a 15 fish limit. I was bringing home 12 fish. That was 15.
Yeah, it's a critter.
It's a critter.
It's a female critter. I gotta.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, this year I went out there to go fishing, and they had put a big steel door across the walkway.
Really?
I guess somebody was cleaning fish and throwing them in people's boats.
Oh,
and ruined it for everybody. Yeah, there's guys. It was 18 feet deep underneath that marina, and the guys, they go out there and cut holes in the ice and catch those big crappie all winter long.
Right. Huh.
I said, what? I asked them if they were. I said 12, 15 feet deep. They said no, 4 feet deep. They're still set on top of that float under the ice.
Huh.
It was crazy.
Wonder what attracts them to that. I suppose. I bet you bugs congregate on it.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, because the lights are on all night long. So yeah.
Yep.
But it's 18 to 20 feet deep underneath it, and the channel that runs underneath it is filled full of brush. So they're stacking in there. But that lake's what, 40 years old, 45 years old, and it's got a bare bottom to it. There's not much cover anywhere in it. It was up there for a minute.
Yeah, yep. There we go.
If that works, that will be an epic video.
That will be unbelievable.
If it's like the beavers around here, they're just going to eat it anyway. You ain't going to get no video.
So, Neil, what kind of boat you run?
I don't have a boat.
You don't have a boat?
Nope.
Okay.
I've got a 17-foot Landau. It looks just like a bass tracker.
Right.
That the transom's rotted out on it. I got to get somebody to go in there and cut the transom out, put in a new one, and then re-weld it.
I got on the way home today from the swamp, stopped by my buddy Steven's house. Cody met him. And when Cody was down last year. And so anyway, he's got a low spot right below his house, right actually in front of his house. And the neighbor has a low spot. And what they're considering is digging it out and making a kind of a U-shaped pond in there. And then the road that goes into the neighbor's house, they're going to put a piece of pipe down and then cover it back up, so flow.
Yep.
And I pulled up in the yard with my Go Devil boat, my mud motor, mud boat, that kind of thing. And they're going, we need to get this pond built because we want to watch Matt jump this.
I shouldn't.
You got to jump the road. So I said, all right, when y'all get it built, let me know.
Yep.
I'll come. We'll put it in and I'll wide it out. I said, we'll get all kind of cameras, all different angles.
Yeah, that'll be
see
good.
What happens.
That's what's nice about those little mud boaters like that.
Oh yeah, you can beat them to half to death
till the belt falls off.
Now, Cody's got a sweet boat.
Nice.
Huh.
Cecilia says I need to send my boat to you.
I can't do transom work. I can do cosmetics. I can paint it and lay down some flooring, but a transom. Whew.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of cutting up aluminum and putting that back together. Yeah, it was a heck of a good boat. Got a 50 horse Johnson on it.
Yeah.
It'd run 45, 50 mile an hour with me in it.
So basically what you do is field hunting and walk-in hunts?
Walk-ins, yep. Pretty much all I got conservation areas around here. They're all walk-ins.
Well, you pull a jet sled or something?
Yeah. We've got 2 sleds, and we went to Academy to those little sports wagons.
Right.
They fold up. Those have worked out really good for us. They're a little skinny, so they tip if you're on a side hill.
Right.
But them jet sleds suck in the mud. Horrible.
I haven't done it to mine yet, but the next makeover I do to this boat, which I'm hoping I will never have to put any more flooring on it. But the next time I do a paint job, I'm going to get a gallon of well, not a gallon, but it's a 2-part. It's either 2-part, I believe. But it's called Gator Glide, and I'm going to get this Gator Glide, and I'm going to flip my boat over and paint the bottom side. And when I do that, I'm going to do the my jet sled as well.
Does that help a lot? I've seen it, I've read about it, but I don't know anybody that's used it before.
I know 2 guys that use it, and they had to relearn to drive a boat. That stuff is so slick.
Dang. That'll be nice on the bottom of a sled. Yeah,
but they took it when they did theirs. Now, the thing about Gator Glide is paint will not stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing will stick to it.
That's good.
So you got to outline where you're going to put this stuff, because if you just smear it all over everything, and it takes like 5 applications. So you can do it all in one day. You can paint it in one day, but you got to let it cure for about 5 to 7 days.
Wow.
You can put your boat on the trailer and unhook it and take one hand and push, and your boat will come right off the trailer. So if you're backing down a ramp, you got to leave it hooked up. You got to leave it hooked up. But they forgot to hook their boat up, and they were going to move it from one side of the property to the other, and they forgot to put the strap on, and they drove off, and the boat came off the trailer. It just slid right off the trailer. And so they got, it didn't hurt anything, but they got to thinking, well, let's try it. And they pushed the boat back to the shed over grass, gravel, dirt.
Oh, my.
It didn't matter. It just, and it only took 2 of them, and they just pushed it like it was nothing.
That's definitely what I need on the bottom of my sleds.
How do you apply it?
Hang on one second. Hey, Tina, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I think it's a 2-part, and you get a roller. You can roll it on. You don't want to spray it. So it's a 2-part mixture, and you mix just enough to make one application.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to mix it all together, one big thing, because once you put the first roll to it, and you do, say, the bottom of your boat, maybe about that much, maybe a couple of inches up the sides. Once you do that, you wait 15 minutes. Well, while you're waiting 15 minutes to put your second application, that's when you start mixing the second one.
Huh.
So you get it mixed up and use a paint stirrer, on a drill, and stir it up. And in 15 minutes, you let it stir, and then you apply the second one. And then you start it again. You get like 5 applications on it, and then you just let it sit for 5 to 7 days. I think after 4 days you can actually put it back on the trailer. But if I personally would just wait until it's cured.
Let it cure all the way. If you're not needing it right away, let it sit. But yeah, the best pool we've got is just over a mile back in the woods, up and down hills. But
yeah, all right, Daniel, no problem, Bob.
Yeah, I do lots of pretending to act like I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah,
I do it every day. My whole YouTube channel is based off of that fact.
Mine too.
Because I ain't got no ducks.
We don't get many ducks. That's the worst part about trying to film duck hunts. I've learned this last season. They come in so early. It's hard to get good videos.
Well, you look at my trailer. It's all looks like I'm shooting at nighttime, and I'm
And them dang wood ducks fly early. I know what that's like.
Oh, I found a mother load. I found a mother load this morning. Oh my gosh.
That's good.
I bet I jumped, I don't know, 50, 60
nice.
for this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
And for this time of year. And I'm like, I went over to where they were at, and I'm just kind of looking around, and water's about, I don't know, 4 inches deep.
Yeah.
And man, they were tearing up some late season acorns. I guess they were there, and the water just finally got low enough for them to find it.
And that water won't be the same in 4 months.
No. But I found all kind of vegetation. Oh my gosh. I'm praying that this water just that they don't let the lake fill back up. Just leave it where it is. Because where I found all this good duck food, you can't get in there unless you got a mud motor, and even then you may have to beach it and then walk to it.
Yeah. How much water what's the minimum you can float your boat in?
I can run it in less 4 to 6 inches.
That's good.
If it's a muddy bottom, a soupy muddy bottom, I can run it through soupy mud. Okay, so if the mud is soupy, I can run it in mud. If it's a hard bottom, if it's a sand bottom, you forget it. You'll stick it, or you'll wear your prop off.
Now, is you got the factory flotation in the bottom of that, or have you added to it?
There's the flotations on the sides.
On the sides, okay.
The front, under the front deck is flotation.
Yeah.
There's a pod in the back. I call it a pod. It is basically just a flotation inside the boat. If I take it out, I'd have a lot more room. But I hunt out of. If I have to hunt in the boat, that's where I put my gunning bags, my shotgun, my coffee cup.
Okay.
That's where sometimes my dog will sit there, so right there, and it's literally right beside me. That's the only reason I don't take it out, because I use it.
Yeah. I had a buddy, he had an 18-foot, I don't remember what brand it was, brand new boat. I think it was a G6. As soon as he got it home, he tore the bottom floor out of it and added a couple inches of foam board to it.
Right.
And he could float that in 2 or 3 inches of water.
Yep. But there's no foam in the bottom. I take that back. There is foam in the bottom. It's foam boards. Yeah. I take that back. There is foam boards on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got now they are making some now. The Go Devil's making them now where they don't have that subfloor, that top floor, that aluminum sheeting.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's none in the bottom. And that's actually the boat I want.
Do you have a bilge?
With a hump deck and a 40 FNR motor.
That'll be good.
Do you have a bilge pump in your boat,
Matt?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You kind of don't want to be without one of those, though, do you?
No, you don't.
No.
I don't want to be in any boat without a bilge pump.
No.
You saw that, Cody. I hit way too much stuff.
On purpose, most of the time.
I was putting the boat in the landing this morning, and this guy was putting it in right beside me, and he goes, "Man, that's a nice looking boat." He said, "Did you just buy it?" I said, No. I've had this for a while. He says, "Man, the paint looks brand new." I said, "Well, I just repainted it." He said, "And you're going through there?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, that boat's gonna be scratched." And sure enough, I don't care how slow you go, man. It don't
You're
matter.
gonna hit stuff, yeah.
Because I use trees to my advantage. I hit them and bounce them off so I can get a better angle to go somewhere else.
He's not lying either.
I bet he's not. Yeah, I've never been back in the swamps like that, so but I can see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
He'll run into trees to attempt to drown a Yankee too.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, you were supposed to pick the push pole up. We were going after that shot of merganser, and you were supposed to use the push. I said, "We're coming in hot, Cody. Get the push pole." And he's like, he was so fixated on that merganser, and all of a sudden I went, "Well, here we go," and boom, it flipped him backwards.
Oh my!
Cody, you all right? He said, "You're trying to kill me twice." That's the second time he tried to kill me.
Oh man!
Yeah, we had a good time. I can't wait till this December.
Oh yeah! Oh man!
No matter how bad the hunting gets, it seems like you always have a good time in the duck blind. Always.
Yep. Always.
The camaraderie in a duck blind is just you can't compete with anything else. Nothing else compares.
There's nothing off limits.
Yeah.
There's nothing off limits.
Nope.
If you I'm gonna tell you, if you're a shallow howl and you can't take a picking, don't get in my boat.
No.
I tell people, I tell them all the time, if I don't like you, I won't pick on you if I don't like you.
Yeah.
I will not. I won't, And I know a couple guys I hunt with, and they go, and they've asked me before. They said, "Man, you pick on everybody, but me. Why is that?" I went, "You're here. You're here to help me throw decoys out. That's the only reason you're here."
Yeah, they're probably watching this right now, going, "Hey."
I'll get a text. "He ain't hunting with you this year." I'll be like, "Okay."
Yeah, everything. There's nothing off limits at duck blind. It's a lot of fun. I can talk to anybody.
Yeah,
I love having new people in the blind. You just
Jack, what's going on, buddy?
You just got to explain to them before you start. Say, "Hey, this is the way it is."
Yep.
We may have some downtime. We're gonna have a good time.
I don't pick on you at all, Jeremy. I don't tell you something. How about? But I do need you to send me some more jigs.
Poor Jeremy.
Yeah, poor Jeremy.
It ain't been the same since he shaved his beard.
He shaved it again?
No, that was what, last month.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you've had him up here since he shaved his beard, have you?
No, I don't want him up here. If he ain't got a beard, I don't want him. I like Cody, so I bring Cody up.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of the few beardless guys I'll have up here. I'm waiting for if she's still here. I'm waiting for Becca. To get a beard. When she gets her beard, then she's definitely on panel.
Oh, yeah.
There's just no. Yeah, she's up.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh.
He's just a weirdo now.
Do what?
Jeremy.
Oh.
I know, I'm just a weirdo now.
Oh, he did that to himself. I guess his daughter did, didn't he? Somebody shaved it for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mine don't let me shave mine. They said.
I tell you what, Cody. If I still haven't heard back. I don't know if I told you about this the other day, but I got a possibility of a lease in North Carolina.
You told me about that.
I am waiting on that now. If I get it, when you get here, guess what? If I get it, it's a 5-hour drive up there.
So I could just meet you there, really.
Well, we got to find a place to stay because there's no place to stay.
Where's it at?
It's in off the Pamlico River in North Carolina. It's near a town called Washington.
Heck, just sleep in the back of your truck.
Listen. I'm thinking about going buying a tent.
There you go.
I'm gonna look at the map here real quick.
How cold is it? How cold does it get down there, mid-season or late season?
Not that cold.
Last few years, not cold at all. I wear a hunting coat. You know, I've got a really nice coat. I wear it in the mornings for the boat ride. But when I get there, it's coming off.
Dang.
I mean, it's just the boat ride's chilly. I mean, I've seen it in the teens. I've seen it in the single digits, you know, but it really.
Yeah, we get down late season chasing geese through January. It's single digits or below zero. We spent 10 days below zero a couple years ago, and we hunted. I bet we hunted 7 or 8 days out of that 10 that was below. And it was
what's the nearest big city?
Oh, there's no big city. It's a town of Washington.
Right, but what's it near? I mean, what's
nothing. I'm serious, dude. It's on the east coast of North Carolina. If you look up Lake Mattamuskeet, it's due west of Mattamuskeet. Lake Mattamuskeet. It's literally due west.
Sorry, Neil. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, you're good.
No, you ain't bothering me any. How much difference is there in ducks between there and where you're at?
Actually, a big difference. Yeah.
That's a big city.
What's that, Cody?
Washington's a big city compared to what I'm used to.
Well, I mean, it ain't. I don't even think that they may have a hotel. I don't know.
They got
but I don't want to
Days
stay in a
Inn,
hotel there. That's for sure.
Heck, he's already checking it out for you.
Well, he's trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's about 2 hours from the Outer Banks. I mean, when I mentioned this to my wife, she goes, "How far away is it from the Outer Banks?" And I said, 2 hours from Nag's Head. And she goes, "Well, if you get it, can we go up there for a week?" And I went, "Yeah." I'm going duck hunting every morning. She goes, "Fine. I'll drive my car. You drive your stuff.
Hey, there
and
you go.
I'll see you when you get home. When you get back to the not a hotel, but like a condo. You know, you can rent the condos and stuff, beach houses."
Get into more blacks up there. What are you going to get into?
A little bit of everything: mallards, teal, pintails, widgeon, black ducks, some divers. I mean, so it's kind of a mix of a lot of things. I'm just kind of waiting to hear.
Yeah, that'll be nice for you.
Hill Jack, whenever you're ready, buddy, I'll take you.
Yeah, it's weird. You don't even up through here. You don't have to travel that far for the whole migration to change.
Right. Oh, listen, we have ducks here, you know, but they're all on these corn ponds. Mm-hmm. And if you take my hand and pretend that's the lake, and there's like 200 corn ponds that go around this thing, and it's chock full of ducks. I mean, that's where they're going to go. I mean, that's where they're going to stop because there's corn. It's a free meal.
Yep.
You know, Hill Jack, we can do that. That's not a problem.
I did talk to the biologist when we were baiting geese the other day. All of our refuges are going back to normal this year. They have the pour line draws and everything again. It won't all be online like it was last year. Because you draw for say 20 spots, and they just randomly pick people for those spots. So an 80-year-old man that can only boat in may get drawn for a walk-in spot.
Right.
The guy that doesn't have a boat may get the farthest boat blind. Too many spots went unhunted last year.
Wow.
But the way it is, you go to that pour line, or you get drawn in advance. You get to pick which blind you want to go to.
Now, are these all built state built blinds?
State, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Do they brush them up pretty good, or do you have to bring your own brush in?
Oh, they're all concrete pits. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They got, I don't know how big, like Fountain Grove, I don't know how big it is, but it's got like 18 pits spread all the way through it, all different wind conditions. But they've got the Mac pools, which is just probably 30-acre corn pools. And you just walk out there and sit wherever you want on those.
Yeah, all of our draw hunts are literally that. You put in for them now.
Yeah.
And when you get drawn, that's when you go. Mm-hmm. And you know, you could get there and the blind may not be brushed. It may be, you got a shell limit, and you have to bring your own brush.
That ain't no fun.
It's just, to me, there's some good places to hunt on these WMAs, but on these draw hunts, but you could go 4 years without getting drawn.
Yeah.
And you have to get drawn. It's not you can drive up there that day and stay in line. And if you don't make it, then you can run somewhere quick.
Yeah.
None of that.
All of ours, you got quick draw, which you put in beforehand, and say if they're pulling for 20 blinds, the first 5 picks will be quick draw. So those 5 people know they have a spot. And the rest, we get lined up there usually 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and draw those numbered pills for what order we're going to pick in.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a spot, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get a good hunt, sometimes you just get to go home and go back to bed.
Right.
But yeah, last year just sucked because it was all online and.
Oh, they didn't even. Yeah, they don't manage, and it's really sad because it's such a great duck hunting tradition in our state, and they just don't manage it correctly. It's not at all, And I'm probably sure there's somebody from SCDNR listening to this tonight. And, I'm going to get an email tomorrow. DaddyDuck365@gmail. I'm just going to throw that out. Go ahead and shoot me the email. At least I know somebody's watching. Hill Jack just made a comment down there. 5 years running, he has no draw on a gator tag. And that's almost unheard of because, you can go, you're supposed to be able, on your 4th year or your 5th year, you're supposed to get priority points. Mm-hmm. And it's almost an automatic that you're going to get it. And he didn't get drawn.
Is that just a lottery?
That's a lottery system,
is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I had no idea how that worked down there.
Raven Cat, we don't bring line. We just rope for wet clothes. We just sit in the fire.
I fell in love. I know about wet clothes.
Oh, I've hunted. Oh, it was one point in my life I didn't fall. I wasn't hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were hunting one of those corn ponds over there at Fountain Grove. It's been 15 years ago probably. Setting decoys, and I tripped over a corn stalk. Then one that was cut, and I fell in, and that water went from here all the way across. And we were breaking inch and a half ice, so you know how cold it was. Oh. I had my Drake parka on over the top of my waders, and the only thing that got wet was my hand.
Really?
I was lucky. Oh. Yeah, we were like a mile and a half from the truck.
Last time I was in Arkansas, I was hunting with a guy that I had met in Afghanistan. And when we all came home, he called me up and said, "Hey, would you like to come duck hunt with me in Arkansas?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, it's a guide." And he goes, "I can't get you a free hunt, but and I said, "Oh, not a problem." So I trailered my boat because I was going to be there for 5 days. And I said, "Listen, one of these days I'm going to go into the Biomeda, even if I got to go by myself.
Yes.
I'm just going to go do it." And he said, "Well, no, so my buddy, who is not a guide, because you cannot guide into the Biomeda, guys, just let you know, but my buddy, who is not a guide, took me, and he had a spot, and we were out there, and lo and behold, a whole bunch of other people that were from that were staying at the lodge showed up that day too. I don't know how that happened. I guess they decided they wanted to hunt that day too. But we were waiting around there, and I made the comment. I said, "Bo, I love this place because there's no stumps, there's no logs. The bottom is hard. You're not going through a bunch of muck and mud." And I'm diddy bopping with 2 handfuls of mallards, and guns and everything. I'm diddy bopping, going back to my truck, and I hit the only log that's in that whole place. And I went down like a sack of potatoes. I mean, it was a face plant. And I pushed myself back up, and I was soaking wet. Before I got back to the hill, and I had to drive my boat back. The front, I had a smaller beard, but the front of my beard and the front of my jacket was a sheet of ice.
Oh,
they used a propane torch, stood it away from me, and just kind of warmed it up so I could get the zipper off. That's how cold it was.
That's when it's fun. Oh, yeah. We spend most of our season hunting in cold weather like that.
But if you don't fall, I mean, it's a rite of passage, I didn't take Cody there, and I number one, I can't find it anymore. There's a little spot, beautiful. Well, it used to be. I don't know how it is now, but I can't find the entrance to it. And but when my son was young, I took him in there, and I had the ducks dialed in. They were coming in. I mean, it was going to be a slaughter, and there was a lot of uprooted trees. And I kept telling him, "Don't walk behind the uprooted tree. No. Don't walk behind the uprooted tree. Don't walk behind the uprooted tree." And he would not listen. And the next thing I know, I'm looking across the decoys. He's going out to retrieve a summer duck. And the next thing I saw was his hat. It was floating.
He walked behind the tree.
I went running because, it's funny for an adult, but when it's your son and you got to go home to mama, your son went swimming.
Yeah.
But I reached down there in that hole and picked him up and drug him up out of it. I said, "All right, you've been christened. You've been christened."
Yeah. It's gonna happen. Everybody that hunts knows it's gonna happen at some point.
And last year, every time somebody fell around me, I'd just turn the camera off. Just turned it off. You know, changing the battery out on the GoPro.
Yep.
Whoosh! Ah! You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
Oh.
You know how many views I could get off of that? That 5-second clip?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. I couldn't get Cody out of the boat, though. I had Cody thinking about alligators the whole time.
No, I had a kind of a bad pair of waders too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
It's no fun hunting leaky waders.
No.
That makes for a long day.
Yeah. You see where mine are. They're right behind me hanging.
Yeah.
I keep mine inside the house.
It's safe.
I've had too many pair of waders dry rot out in my shed. I said, no, nope. I ain't keeping them in the garage. They're coming in the house.
Heck, I had mine in a plastic tub in the basement when our dryer caught fire last year. They were covered in soot and everything. I was real surprised they didn't leak. When I took them out early. Like the fire was in August. I took them out like September when the water was still warm. I ain't finding them holes when it's cold.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, ice gets mine a lot, nicks them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Breaking ice, it's hard on right across your knees. Yep. What's your average temperature up there when you're hunting?
Me?
Yeah, you up north.
Man, it can vary. You know, like last year, I think there were some days when I hunted when it was 70, and there were some days when I hunted when it was about 11 degrees.
That's not too bad. When it get them warm spells in season, it just sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean our average last year was in the 50s.
Yeah.
I mean, and the year before that, even the year before that was even warmer, which was really weird because I killed more bigger ducks when it was warmer than I did when it was cold.
That's weird.
And that was I shot.
But it was warmer up north last year, though, right?
Yeah,
it was a lot warmer up north than it was. But the year before, we were shooting mallards and pintails, and I mean, it was. There were some days in January I wasn't even wearing a coat. I mean, I just had something thin thrown over me to, knock the wind off. I could smell brim beds, I can smell fish on the bed, but we shot mallards, pintails, and last year, I mean, I didn't shoot the first big duck last year. Not the first. I saw a handful, but I did not shoot the first one.
Yeah.
And
when our season ended, everything was still up in Iowa. Snow line was up in Iowa. We never got that big push down.
I mean, we get a lot. Whoa, everything went purple on you.
Yeah, it did.
You turned purple.
TV.
There you go. Oh, okay.
It's a pink screen for Netflix or something.
You know, like one of the critters off that Guardians of the Galaxy.
But yeah, that snow line never got here until mid-February when we got that big ice storm. And that froze everything all the way down into Texas.
Huh.
I will tell you, the best years that we've ever had duck hunting is when Lake Erie gets nasty. When Lake Erie gets nasty, we see ducks. Ducks come in. But it's got to get nasty.
Yeah, but until it does, they have no reason to push out.
Nope.
This year,
we get a lot of our mallards from that area.
Yeah.
In that Pennsylvania area. And, I mean, if you just, there's so much more than just weather. And I've preached this before. I mean, you got to have the weather. You got to have, food. You got to have open water. You got to have a combination of all of that. But weather, I mean, if you don't have that cold up north, I mean, to literally drive them down, it ain't gonna happen.
And I know we talk about the flooded corn, and I know that does hold up birds some, but we can't hold them up here if we're not getting them.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And They had no reason. They had no reason to move.
No, and this year's. I'm kind of anxious to see what this year is going to lead to, with the prairie pothole region being as dry as it is, like 100% crop loss up through there.
Right.
That's going to push birds east or west. It's got to.
Hopefully east.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's going to have to push them east. If it pushes them west farther into the central fly zone, flyway, we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm about 3 hours east of the Mississippi central border there. But yeah, that's where all of our ducks come from, is up that area.
Right.
We just need you to push those geese down. I ain't too worried about the ducks. Push those geese down out of Minnesota for me.
Have you heard anything about them doing a bird count this year? Because they didn't do one last year.
No. Canada's still not letting any of the Delta people up.
Right.
Nope.
So how are they going to? I mean, if we know that if we know that the prairie pothole region is not going to produce ducks the way it normally does on wet weather years, how are we going to be able to change up limits?
I know.
And I know that sounds weird for duck hunters, but I'm concerned about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why you only have one bluebill. Yeah.
We had 0 pond counts last year. This year is going to be the same way. So yeah, what's it going to be next year? Because they have no idea what the numbers really truly are. I got to grab a different light. Hang on just a second.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what this winter.
Looking like I got running a disco over here. Disco or DJ.
What'd you say, Cody?
I said I kind of wonder what this winter is going to bring.
Yeah.
With this, some way this summer's been, we've been hot.
Yep. It's been hot everywhere. And we went straight from winter to August, it seemed like. It went from 40s and 50s to high 80s, like within a week or two.
Yeah, we went all over the place. We had frost and 90 degrees in the same week.
Dang. That's crazy.
All right, hang on one more second. I want to do another giveaway. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to give away another decal.
Another third line goal.
Neil, Cody, y'all can't get into this.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can't get in on this one.
Hang on, I'm going to delete myself off this chat for a second. Get out of here.
All right, protest.
All right, so I'm going to ask a question, and whoever gets the right answer is going to win a decal. And like I said, I should be having them in sometime this week, so I'll send them out to you. So the question is, what kind of boat and motor do I run?
That's what I'm thinking. Oh. I ain't seen.
They're all thinking.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. Oh.
Can I guess now?
What kind of boat and motor do I run? That's the question. You answer it. First person to answer gets a decal. My Lord, I gave the answer about 12 times tonight.
I know.
Cody, give me the answer and you can win.
I had never seen inside of one until I watched that one video of yours.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody runs those up here. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have that many.
Cody, proxy for me. No, Raymond.
Yeah, we don't have the backwater stuff where we need one up here.
Yeah.
Can I Facebook message her?
Ryan Cole, whoever Ryan Cole is, you won. Ryan, if you will, I'll type it in the thing.
And if you go back several videos, you can watch how to tear one apart and put new belts in. That seems like a pretty simple motor.
And if you go back even farther, you can watch them try to throw me out.
That's right.
I'll have to do that.
Hey, Ryan, Raven Cat, thank you so much. Ryan, if you'll send me an email with your address and whatnot, I will get one of those decals out to you. And welcome into the channel, because it's the first time I've seen your name pop up. So,
hey,
lurker. He's been hanging around a little while if he knows that one.
Yeah. Either that or he knows me and I just don't recognize the name.
That's true.
Hey, Matt, if you want to send Cecilia a decal, put it on my tab.
I will. Trust me, there are a handful of people who will be getting one. I mean, seriously, there's a handful. There's definitely getting them.
I was talking to the decal guy before I jumped on here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was JV Outdoors, the same guy he used, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've been trying to find somebody to make them for me for a while.
Backwoods Barbarian will make you one.
Oh, yeah?
He made mine.
Well, he makes the logos, right?
Right.
He doesn't make the decal itself, though,
right.
does he?
He does logos.
Right.
But yeah, my next door neighbor, he runs dirt track racer.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his daughter, so they both have cars. And I went over there the other day, about a week ago, and I was looking at the decals that are on the race cars.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Who does these for you? You know, is it someone local?" He said, "Yeah." Pointed his name out. It's T&R Graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gave him a call the other day, and I said, "Hey, I'm not far from you. Can I swing by?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he's right here in town. And I went by there and sat down and talked to him. And sounds good. I'm South Carolina Public Waterfowl on Instagram. Hey, cool, man.
I've had you on Instagram for a while.
Huh?
I've had him on Instagram for a while.
I haven't been on Instagram. I just kind of look at it sometimes and then we'll go away.
I spend more time on Instagram than I do Facebook anymore.
Yeah. Instagram is better.
Yeah. I just spend more time looking at hunting pictures, and you don't get all the other Facebook drama along with it.
But I talked to this guy, and we redid the I showed him my logo,
mm-hmm.
and I liked my logo. And matter of fact, Backwoods Barbarian's one that did it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Well, can I just put in a little bit of artistic, flavor into it?" And I said,
"Yeah,
sure, go ahead." And he made it even better. And I went, "Yeah, I want that. I want that on a decal." And then he did another one for me that I only got a small run of those because I want to kind of put them on my boat and,
mm-hmm.
That kind of stuff.
You follow him on Instagram, Matt.
Do I?
Yeah. I do too now. So
sorry, Ryan. I apologize, man. He's probably met me at the boat landing and said he's going to, "Hey, man, what's going on, man?"
Lay down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like Instagram. I go through it. I just love looking at hunting pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I was glad when turkey season got over. Got rid of the turkey pictures.
I got last year was crazy for me at the boat landings, dude. I had guys coming up to me and says, "Hey, man, I love your channel." I'm like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. And Garrett and I talked about that when we went to Squad Fest there a couple weeks ago. It was really weird. You walk up to a call booth. We walked up to the Molt Gear booth with the Midwest Flyways guys.
Right.
And Garrett was talking to him, and he goes, "What's your name?" I said, "Neil." He goes, "Neil Wilson." He said, "I know you." I'm like, "You do?" He said, "Yeah, I've heard of you."
Yeah, I've heard of you.
It's just, yeah.
It's
just
crazy.
walk to a place like that and have people holler at me. It's like, that's just, it's weird.
It is. I was coming back from the landing and I had Dirty Duck. I'm like, what? Dude, what's going on? This guy's a YouTuber, man. I'm like,
I would crawl in a hole and die if someone yelled at me.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's it humbles me a lot.
Yeah,
it really
cool.
does. And it's cool as all get out.
Yeah.
I saw a guy today, and I've known him. I kind of grew up around it. We all grew up together. And he saw him at the boat landing on the way out, and he goes, "Hey, man, doing good on your channel." All right, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you watched it.
I can almost go through all the views I get, and I'd almost guarantee I may have one buddy that watches my videos.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just weird. I can't get it.
I can't even watch them. I mean,
Ashley admitted to it. She goes, I don't think I've ever seen any of your videos. Come on. All of our kids watch them.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh.
Any last thoughts, Cody?
Am I dying?
No, I'm fixing to go to. I am. Oh, I gotta leave the house at 4 a.m.
That's scary when you ask me that.
Any final
I know.
thoughts?
Final thought. What's your final thoughts for tonight?
Just try make her through another week. Try get some stuff done. Get this this last weekend put together on video, and just try make her till next week. Got Lake Superior coming up, so can't wait for that.
Yep.
Walleye and pike, or what's up
Lake
there?
trout, lake trout, and salmon.
Oh, they get big, don't they?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
The water gets real deep too. 1,000 feet or better.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's deepest I've ever been. We fished. They call it Corn Picker Point over here on Mark Twain Lake. It was like 96 feet deep. It's called Corn Picker Point because the farmer ran his corn picker off of it. It's weird. It's weird catching suspended bass at 15 to 18, 20 feet deep. Just right along that rock cliff.
Water temperature.
I don't think I've ever fished anything over 10 feet.
Wow.
I'm serious.
One of the
I don't think I had. The reason is I only got 12 foot of line on my reels.
The best lake I've fished around here, it's probably a 150 acre lake. And probably half of it or more is 6 feet and less. The coves are 3 foot deep.
I've been in deeper water, but as far as fishing, and I've never been. I don't think I've ever fished over 10 feet.
It's a little bit of a pucker factor. I was out in 250 feet, I think, on Superior last year, and I want to go farther out, but it's like, you get to 600 feet of water, and it's just
that's insane.
and the water's 50 degrees.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's clear. It's clear as tap water.
That's cool. But no, I don't want to go that deep. Not going to happen.
There's something under there that can eat me. I don't want to do it.
Loch Ness Monster's in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's a big lake. It's a big body of water for sure.
Dang.
How about you, Neil? What you got going?
We start Wednesday with the waterfowl thing. With the waterfowl panel.
Yeah, we're gonna start Wednesday. We're gonna start Wednesday. This Wednesday night.
Looking forward to it. I got no plans.
What time?
8 o'clock Eastern Standard.
7 o'clock here.
Okay.
So it should be 7 o'clock for you, I think.
Yep.
I'll be at work, so I should be able to check it out.
I got to start getting panel blinds out and getting the grass tore off them from last year. So that and dog training is about all I got.
Whose channel is it on?
We haven't even made a decision on that.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah.
Let's flip a coin.
Yeah.
so you can get it out there and get it advertised.
Yeah.
All right.
How about we go your channel this week until I get stuff figured out to put it on my channel the week after.
All right, we'll do it on my channel Wednesday night, 8:00 in the blind with Daddy Duck 365 and W6 Outdoors. Hopefully, Chris will be back. I know he was on vacation in Virginia, and Jay Binknell. Well, I'm hoping he shows up.
Good.
So
I'm still waiting for an email from him about that veterans group
camaraderie mission.
Huh?
The camaraderie mission.
Yeah. He said last week on your live stream he was sending me an email, but I hadn't got it yet.
Oh, he sent me a text a little while ago. I had to look at it. He is up to his neck in something right now he can't get out of. So,
it's really cool. After I posted that video last week of what W6 Outdoors really does, I met a guy from, I think, just over the border to Arkansas. He just started a business doing that exact same thing, taking kids and veterans out.
Right.
So, yeah, get it out there because our kids are our future.
That's it. So we're going to –
Yep.
I will probably post – tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going to put that trailer up. I'm going to put that trailer out tomorrow when I get home from work. And
sounds good.
And run the trailer and maybe add a few little things to it.
Yep.
And let everybody know 8:00 p.m. Wednesday night, a waterfowl Wednesday in the blind.
Duck stories and more duck stories.
That's it. Nothing but ducks.
Yep.
Nothing
I like
but
it.
ducks. Ducks,
sounds like a plan.
Dog training.
Yep.
Whatever. So
I like it. Looking forward to it.
All
right, guys.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
Y'all have
too.
a great night, and I appreciate everybody from coming in. Those of y'all, I really do 100% appreciate everything y'all do for me, and for Cody and for W6. But we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.